this script for a thriller, a cruel picture, and I thought, well, this is the movie I would like to do. And for example, for thriller, I trained karate. I also trained to handle rifles. I had no license for driving cars, but I had to drive in the movie. And the movie was a whole happening. It happened a lot of things when we did that kind of movie. And I can tell you some stories about that if you want.
Yeah, sure. I mean, it's very famous. Like I read about it a couple of years ago when Kill Bill came into the cinema.
Yeah.
Like the director Tarantino was influenced by Thriller actually.
Yeah.
And I mean, obviously there are the parallels, with the eye patch used in the movie. That's kind of more of a revenge story you did there. So yeah, I mean, how did this movie happen? I mean, it's a European production, right?
Yeah, as you probably know, Tarantino, he picked old movies like Thriller, for example, and he picked the points that he thinks is the best and put them in the movie. As he did, as you said, in Kill Bill. And I also made some, at the same time, I made some movies in Japan, and he also picked some scenes out of that. And for about 10 years, I met Tarantino in Stockholm. And this is a very funny story in many ways, because he was in Stockholm for introducing his movie Inglourious Basterds. And he had also a great actor with him, Christopher Waltz, who has the big heart in
Waltz, yeah, right.
Yeah. And one day they made a call from the film company and said, well, Tarantino is in Stockholm right now. He would like to meet you. And well, I thought, I didn't know exactly who, this is funny, but I didn't know exactly who Tarantino was. I had seen Pulp Fiction, of course, but well, I packed a big bag with a lot of DVDs and photos and such things. And I went to the city of Stockholm. I live on the countryside myself. But I went to Stockholm and went to the biggest hotel in Stockholm and sat down. And in came Tarantino. And he said, well, Christina, and he embraced me. And we sat down to talk with each other. And I had brought a lot of material with me, and I wrote autographs all the time for him, DVDs, I gave him photos, everything. And we talked, and I don't remember what we talked about, but probably movies. And suddenly he looked at me and said, well, Christina, maybe you want my autograph also. And I said, of course, I would like to have Tarantino's autograph. So I handed over a DVD, and on that DVD he wrote, thanks for the inspiration. And also I brought a photo, and then he wrote this, it's so big, he wrote, I'm your biggest fan, Tarantino. And those two items keep very close to my heart, really. And then he also brought me to the cinema when it was the premiere of Inglourious Basterds. And he went on the red carpet with his Christoph Waltz, and they took a lot of pictures of those, of course. And then someone said to me, go ahead to Tarantino. And then Tarantino took me by his side, and people took a lot of photos. And today I think we stand there for 10 minutes. And to give me those photos, I think Tarantino thought, well, you maybe think those movies that she has made is a crap or shit, but I think they are worth very much. So I think he gave me this to stand beside him at this photo. I think that was very kind of him, really. So that was my meeting with Tarantino.
That's very